In today's video, we will show you how to spend 2 days in Istanbul. Istanbul is Turkey's biggest city and was the capital of 3 empires: Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman. Today it's home to around 15 million people, making it one of Europe's largest cities. It sits on the Bosporus Strait, which links the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara, and the city is spread out over 2 continents, Europe and Asia. The city has so much to offer, from mosques to palaces, delicious food, bazaars, art galleries, and museums. In this video, we're going to show you what are our top picks for things to do when visiting the city. So make sure to watch until the end. Also, we'll be sharing some of our travel tips, so stay tuned for that too. Oh, before we start, make sure to save this video for future reference and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Now let's get started. Day 1, Istanbul is full of historical sites, mosques, palaces, and more. On your first day, we suggest you start with the most popular ones. First stop, Hagia Sophia. Built in the 6th century AD by the Eastern Roman or Byzantine Empire, this used to be the world's largest church. Its stunning architecture impressed everyone who saw it, and it's been an important religious building for many centuries. After the conquest of Constantinople in 1453 by the Ottomans, it was converted into a mosque and then turned into a museum in 1935. Today, it's one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world, and it's definitely worth seeing. Make sure to check the opening hours and buy your ticket online in advance to skip the lines. Just a 10-minute walk from Hagia Sophia, you'll find the Blue Mosque. This mosque is known for its beautiful blue tiles inside. Construction began in 1609 during the reign of Sultan Ahmed I and took 4 years to complete. Unlike Hagia Sophia, you can still visit the mosque, but keep in mind that non-Muslims must remove their shoes before entering. You'll also have to dress modestly, as shoulders and knees must be covered. If you're not dressed appropriately, they do have some clothes you can borrow outside. Next up, take a 15-minute walk to the Grand Bazaar. This is one of the oldest and biggest covered shopping malls in the world. With over 4,000 shops and a busy atmosphere, you could easily spend hours here. You'll find everything from Turkish delight, spices, ceramics and carpets, and the list goes on. There's even a museum inside telling the history of the bazaar. Make sure to try some Turkish delights. They come in all colors and consistencies, from chewy to creamy, and are often flavored with rose, pistachio, coconut, and more. And of course, don't forget to haggle. It's expected. Just remember to be respectful. If you're looking for something a bit more modern, just a 10-minute walk away, you'll find the Istanbul Modern Art Museum. Here you'll find works from established and emerging Turkish artists. The museum also has a cafe with a great view of the Bosporus, so it's a great place to refresh and grab a snack. We recommend taking a taxi from here to your next destination, as it's about a 20-minute ride to Topkapi Palace. This palace was the main residence of the Ottoman sultans for over 400 years. From here you'll have a great view of the Hagia Sophia, the Golden Horn, and the rest of the city. While walking through the palace, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time, and it's truly impressive. The harem section of the palace is also worth visiting, as it gives you insight into the private lives of the sultans and their families there. The palace also has several cafes and restaurants where you can grab a bite to eat. Just keep in mind that food prices are a little higher than outside. Right next to the Topkapi Palace, you'll find the famous Basilica Cistern. This underground water storage system was built in the 6th century AD under the reign of Emperor Justinian I. It's a great example of Roman engineering and a nice place to escape the crowds and heat. Be sure to check out the Medusa heads supporting the columns. As legend goes, the architect filled the cistern with 80 poisonous snakes and 12 bronze statues of Medusa to scare off any potential intruders. Only one statue remains today. Now it's time to explore the vibrant neighborhood of Galata. You can either take a taxi or ride-sharing service or take the T1 tram line from Sultanahmet. Once there, you can stroll down the famous Istiklal Street. This pedestrian street is always bustling with life and is lined with shops, restaurants, cafes, cinemas, banks and more. It's a great place to shop and eat and soak up the atmosphere. Don't forget to stop by the Hard Rock Cafe, which has one of the best views of the street. At the end of Istiklal Street, you'll find the Galata Tower. This medieval tower offers panoramic views of the city and is a great spot to relax and take in the sights. Just be prepared to climb a lot of stairs. If you're looking for a fun night out, head over to the Karakoy district. Here you'll find plenty of bars, clubs and restaurants. Now let's move on to the Asian part of Istanbul. Take a ferry from Kabata's Pier and enjoy the stunning views of the city while cruising on the water. The ferry ride takes around 20 minutes and drops you off at Kadıköy on the Asian side. Once there, head over to the lively Moda neighborhood and check out the trendy cafes and boutiques. You can also explore the nearby streets and discover hidden gems. If you're looking for some peace and quiet, take a walk along the waterfront promenade. Here you'll find plenty of benches and green spaces to relax and take in the views. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and cycle along the coast. For a unique experience, be sure to visit the historic Haydarpaşa station. This monumental train station is a relic from the Ottoman era and a popular spot for tourists. On your second day in Istanbul, we recommend starting with some authentic Turkish cuisine. Head to the Galata district and check out the Seven Hills restaurant. Here you can enjoy traditional Turkish dishes made with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Another great option is the Sultanahmet area, where you'll find plenty of restaurants serving up classic Turkish fare. And if you're looking for a truly authentic experience, try a Turkish kebab. These juicy, flavorful bites of heaven are cooked in a special way that keeps them wall-to-wall medium rare and are served with rice, bulgur, bread and vegetables. Wash it all down with a glass of Turkish tea, which is served with Turkish delight for dessert. Once you've fueled up, it's time to explore more of Istanbul's cultural sites. Head to the Süleymaniye Mosque, a beautiful house of worship built in the 16th century. Inside you'll find stunning examples of Islamic art and architecture. Or alternatively, take a 10-minute taxi downtown to the new mosque, a relatively new mosque built in the 18th century. It's surrounded by charming Ottoman-era buildings and is an active place of worship. Non-Muslims can enter the mosque but must dress modestly and remove their shoes. If you're interested in art, make sure to check out the Istanbul Archaeological Museums. This museum houses a vast collection of artifacts from Turkey's rich history, including sculptures, ceramics and jewelry. Alternatively, you could check out the Istanbul Museum of Modern Art for a look at contemporary art from around the world. If you're looking for something a little different, head to the Balat and Fena districts. These neighborhoods are home to Istanbul's Jewish and Greek communities and are full of synagogues, churches and schools. It's a fascinating place to explore and learn about Istanbul's diverse religious heritage. And last but not least, no trip to Istanbul would be complete without a visit to the Grand Bazaar or Spice Bazaar. This covered market is full of stalls selling everything from spices and sweets to ceramics and carpets. It's a great place to buy souvenirs and try local foods. If you're looking for something a little more unique, head to the Cumapasa or Egyptian Bazaar. Here you'll find everything from Turkish delight and sweets to ceramics and textiles. You can also sample local delicacies like dried fruit and nuts and freshly brewed Turkish coffee. And don't forget to haggle, it's expected, just remember to be respectful. So that's how we would spend 2 days in Istanbul. Of course, there's plenty more to see and do in the city, so if you have more time, we highly recommend exploring more. Just remember to plan ahead and book your activities and accommodation in advance. Thanks for watching and see you next time.